going to give you a report on drones about 1 day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drone.
Welcome to Monstertrailcams, and I just want to invite you guys to this episode where, UFOs, UAPs, drones in the sky, trying to get it out of our heads, but we can't. You know why we can't? Because it was all over the news. Now, all of a sudden, it's nowhere to be found. But the UFOs or the drones, they haven't gone anywhere. In fact, now they are all over the country. And today, I'm going to show you a plethora of UFO, UAP, and drone encounters, including one or two at the end that you do not want to miss. So make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get into the first one. As you can see, this almost looks like a fireball that's going across the sky, but it's way too slow to be a shooting star. I mean, take a look at this. It's almost like a round blob, almost like an energy type ball. And it's probably not an energy weapon because it didn't hit anything. So it makes you think, is it one of those UFOs, UAPs that can go interdimensional in and out, and all we see is a glimpse? No information on this one. I think it's from South America, but look at this. Isn't this very interesting? I mean, what else could possibly do this where it looks like a star and then all of a sudden it just beams these lights that literally light up the sky? If you guys have any information, let me know. And what do you think? Okay, this one is very special. Pay attention. Here we go. Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, who filmed this? Well, guess what? This was released in 2020 by the Pentagon from the U.S. Navy. And there's another look at it we'll get at the end. But do you believe what just happened? I mean, we have 3 UAPs that are swarming this thing. And sometimes we wonder how planes like MH370, I believe it was, and others just disappear. But did you see that? It disappears at the end. Check this out. In a ball of light, these 3 things just keep going around it. And then all of a sudden, through a wormhole or through technology we can't comprehend, this happens. What was that? Somebody let me know what that was. Now here is from a different vantage point, and this is on IR. This is different. This is kind of unbelievable because you get to see almost the trails they're making through night vision or whatever this is, radar. And look at it. You're about to see it disappear again. And this time you see this huge blob, like a blot that almost, it just doesn't make sense. So you can tell that's a plane. What are the 3 things? It has to be aliens, right? I mean, this time I usually don't say that, but look at that. Are you kidding me? It just created a wormhole where not only the plane disappeared, and that looked like a plane that had at least 10 windows or more, so that was holding a decent amount of people, and all of a sudden a wormhole or something opens up, and not only does the plane disappear, but the 3 UAPs disappear as well. But as always, I'm gonna let you decide and tell me what you think in the comments. This is from Paranormal Napolska on Reddit, on the UFOs Reddit page, and this is in the Canary Islands. Now take a look at this because we'll see one like this later, but it's almost like this metallic ball that just is hovering unobstructed in the air. What do you think this could be? Let me know in the comments.
Look at the alien. No. There's no alien. This is an alien vision. What is it? Look at them. They moving in circles at the top. See, the formation on the right, and then they got another formation in the middle, and another formation on the left.
What is this? The kids just pointed it out. We're in Surprise, Arizona. And this thing has been flying around like this.
What the fuck? Where is that?
It's gone.
Wait, no,
Oh, it just shot real fast.
Okay, that first clip, it really did look like an alien invasion. I want to know what you guys think, but this one truly interests me because as you can see right here, we have one object and that object is spitting out other objects. So it's either like a mothership that is spitting out little ships. You know, I don't think it's a plane or a helicopter that's letting off flares because as you can see at the end of this, it just disappears. I mean, what else could this be? Could it be a drone that's just letting off flares for some reason, then that drone disappears? I mean, technically, yes, it could be fake, but these are popping up all over the place, and it just makes you wonder, what in the world could this be? If you guys have any theories on what this is, please let me know in the comments. You can tell that the woman who was recording this was shocked, but I would be too, wouldn't you? I mean, as we zoom in on this thing, we can see it at least has 6 lights just in the front. If there's any aviation experts in the comments, please let me know, does any type of aircraft have that many lights that you see on the screen right now on the front of an aircraft? Let me know. But I do think this might be not a drone, but an actual UFO. I know this footage doesn't have an origin, but to me, that kind of makes it even more mysterious. What I truly want to know though, is do you think this is fake or the real deal? Let me know in the comments. Now check this out. This is 2 instances of something spraying our skies. I mean, I remember about a month back, everybody was getting sick, not just in my family. I'm talking friends, extended family, people all over Facebook. And look at this thing right here. What is it spraying into our atmosphere? More importantly, what is that? Take a look at this thing. You'll be able to see right now, see how it pushes up? What do we have that's like that? I don't think we have anything. This might just be the real deal, but like always, what do you think? And then this one right here. Remember earlier we had one of those, you know, kind of spherical balls that could be dark or maybe like metallic steel. Look, we have another one here, not to mention the one a month ago that landed on an airfield. I mean, that one was shown all over the place, but this looks like the exact same one. Honestly, what do you guys possibly think this could be? I mean, how big is that? Could that even have a person in it? Let me know in the comments. Now, I really want you guys to pay attention to this one because this one looks exactly like the Death Star in Star Wars. I know it's kind of hard to see, but once we get it a little bigger and slow it down right here, look at that. It's even got that dome crater like the Death Star. I mean, some people might think this is a balloon, but look at it. There's no sway in the structure of it really, and it's going left to right, left to right. So what else could that be? Now, the next one, I couldn't find an origin from it either, but if this one is true, it is the clearest UFO I have ever seen from the angle of a car. I mean, I don't know if this is CGI or what. If it is, somebody please let me know in the comments because I like to know if it's fake or if it's not, and I want to know what you guys think. But then after this, I literally have the best clip for you that I hope you have never seen. It's one of the most interesting things I have personally ever seen. But just to let you guys know, real quick before we get to the last 2 clips, if you guys love stories as well that are mysterious, twisted true crime, and especially paranormal, then go check out my main channel, Mr. E-Files. I got it right here up on the screen and it'll be in the description as well. I'd appreciate you guys if you did that. Cheers. Like I said, on this I could not find the origin because this video apparently has been passed around more times than a dinner plate on Thanksgiving. But as we slow it down, we can kind of see right here that it is spinning and it looks like a classic UFO. But you know what? It almost looks too good to be true. That's why I'm skeptical of this, but it is some really good footage. So, I mean, I would love to be proved wrong. If anybody can find where this originated from and let me know if this video is authentic, I gotta find somebody that you know, can tell if these things are AI or authentic. If any of you do any of that in the comments, you know, that type of work, let me know because that would be extremely helpful. But, with all that being said, what do you guys think this is? The real deal? I mean, it is passing behind some fog, it looks like pretty consistent, but I don't know if AI can do that or CGI. So, whatever you think, let me know right now in the comments. And as you know, we saved the best for last, so I really want to know what you think of this because when I saw this, I was stoked. I was like, this can't be real. And the more I watched it, the more I'm like, this is truly incredible. But it's time for you to see what I'm talking about. So you are watching a real video of a UFO versus a Navy destroyer, and that UFO is maybe 50 yards away. And as you can see, the destroyer is shooting those, I think 30 caliber rounds, you know, basically the size of your hand or bigger, and it just chugs out like hundreds a minute, and it's hitting whatever this thing is multiple times, but it seems not to have an impact on it. We could even see it from the point of view with the gun. But then what's really interesting is this right there. Look at that. This alien ship or whatever it is hits it with what looks like a laser. Look at that right there. You can see it goes out and then it comes back. Here's it slowed down. Look at that. It almost looks like it's spraying water, but obviously that's some electrical type of weapon or some laser type of weapon. I have never been more impressed in my life because I do think this is authentic. If you can prove me wrong, please do. But I would love to know what you guys think of this in the comments right now. And you know I love to see who the diehard fans are, so if you're still watching right now, comment the number that you see on the screen. And for your patience in watching, I got 3 bonus clips for you, and I hope that you enjoy them. Cheers.
Really just like hovering in that spot. It's huge.
What are those things down there?
The drones.
What is that?
There's a lot going on in California right now, with the wildfires, not to mention that these drones or UFOs have seemingly gone from New Jersey, where they still are, but now they're in California. But it doesn't seem to be all drones. It seems to be that there are actual UFOs that are coming out of the skies. Not to mention, at the end of this episode, the last clip, or maybe it's the third to last, you will see the most clear evidence of what some people have seen. And I'm sure by now you have heard other people say that these drones are the size of cars or minivans. But if you've seen other drones, you know that they don't get that big. But what if I told you that after seeing this clip at the end, you will definitely believe? I went deep into the archives to find footage that not a lot of you have seen. I bet some of you have never seen this, so pay attention because these 10 clips are unbelievable. Now this clip is from the local Fox News in Eaton, California about the Eaton fire that is out of control. Tell me what you see.
A lot with a number of cases that we heard from military pilots going back even 10 or 15.
Now as you can see, this one comes down and then kind of goes back up. It curves up. which means it's not a falling star or anything like that. Now, I did hear that it could be power lines, but like always, I want you to decide because this thing seems to go at an incredible rate. And this clip came from Chupacabra on X.
Is this purple thing right here? You tell me. What the f is going on? It's spinning. And then watch when I pan over here in a second. And this is all live screen footage from Los Angeles. Bro, what is that?
The fuck is that shit? Spinning around. And then what the fuck
And
is
then
that?
This clip is from Red Panda Koala on
What is
X. Let me know in the comments what you think these are. Personally, I am truly stumped. This one that's pink and purple, it was on live TV along with the blue one, but this one seems to be circling. And when it comes to the blue one, this absolutely looks like your classic UFO, but lit up in blue. And I don't know how they can go on live TV and not mention this. Sometimes they do, but this time they did it. Let me know if you think if it's a lens trick or something like that, but if so, why would one be purple and the other be blue? Not to mention, these UFOs or UAPs are popping all up near the fire. And as you heard, this was in California, right near the fire. But regardless of what you think of these, the truth is, these clips get more and more disturbing as we go on. This clip is from Truthful on X, and it's from the Palisades in California. And as you'll see, it almost looks like a Harry Potter situation. Check out what I mean.
It's not, it's just flying around.
Now, this one was interesting to me for reasons that you might not think. I actually have a similar one that's coming up that will tie this all together. But what do you think this is? We're going to zoom in, but that's really not going to help us much. But it does look like something's going left to right. And if it was a kite, who's flying it? And why are they out when there's fires all around? These are simple questions that we should be asking. But like always, what do you think it is? Now, this one is from California as well. You can even see the fires in the background. And kind of like the earlier one, this one comes in quick. And I really want to know what you guys think, because this was a camera that was set up to watch the beach. So it's not like somebody was chasing UFOs during this. It just happened to be caught. Now, I put one in here that's not from California. It's actually from Slovakia, from the Disclosure Party on X. But I thought it was similar because, well, you'll see the background.
Tak predsa len prišli mimozemšťania na SMPčku. Pozrite sa na to. O polnoci.
Now, the next one is from Bovar, California, and it is by far the most chilling one that we have seen yet. And don't forget, if you like factual stories of paranormal things that have happened, true crime mysteries, and twisted, thrilling stories, make sure to check out my other channel, Mr. E-Files. There's over 200 stories on there so far, and just looking at this picture reminds me of a story I told 3 weeks ago about Project Bluebeam. If you find that interesting, go check it out.
That's some scary shit. Fuck out of here.
Now I had to freeze this and we're about to zoom in, but do you realize how you would feel if you actually saw this? I feel like most of us are numb because we see so many of these that we think, oh, they're all fake or, CGI, whatever. But imagine, you're in your car and you film this. What else could this possibly be? That's not a plane. That's not a helicopter. That's not even a drone. That's way too big to be a drone. I mean, just think about it. And you can hear that there are two men in the car and they're like, nah, let's get out of here. So whatever this is, it scared them enough to turn their car around. What do you think it is? Honestly, I don't know. But it's stuff like this why I keep coming back and always love watching this stuff. So is this a hologram? Or another hoax? Maybe something fake? Or maybe, just maybe, this time, this is the real deal. Well, I should probably mention that the next 4 clips are the most intense clips of this video. So make sure to watch, like, and share this if you love this type of stuff. And oh yeah, if you're still watching this far in, tell me the number you see on the screen right now. Write it in the comments. I want to see how many people actually get through most of these videos. And now you get to see the incredible scene that was over the Palisades during the fire a couple days ago. And this is brought to you by Skywood Files. Okay, so let's hear it. All the skeptics in the audience, tell me what this is. Because what I see is a bunch of drones or UAPs. And this is all in the Palisades, mind you. I mean, if you have an explanation, please write it in the comments, because I cannot rack my brain around what this could be. Flares, no. That's something that we've never seen. And if you saw it up close, in person, I doubt you would think it's flares too. So like I said earlier, don't worry, the most intense one is coming up. But remember one of the first ones I did, the one that I said kind of looked like Harry Potter a little bit? Remember how I said I would tie that in the future? Well, this is how I'm tying it in. This was another sighting, but in Israel. So we have one in Israel, and now in California. What could it be?
It's not a kite. Kites are not going to just fly away.
Okay, with this one live on air, not only do we get to see an airplane so we can compare it to something, but we see the typical cylindrical UFO that we've all seen in the movies. And I really want you to look at this as we break it down and tell me what you think.
Where there's a UFO. Look, there's a plane. What the f*** is that? What the fuck? Look at it. Look how fast it's going.
Okay, I zoomed in and put this in very slow motion for you guys. Tell me what you see. As you see, it comes in the screen right now. And look at it. It looks metal and like a disc. And that's important because look, I slowed this down as well. This is a helicopter or a plane at the bottom of the screen. And if you compare it to how fast the other object was going, it's going at least 10 times that speed. Plus a bonus, this is very interesting. These are called super scoopers. They go out to the water, they're planes, they scoop the water in and then they drop it on the fires. But as this was happening the other day, something else happened. Listen.
Involving the super scoopers that come to Southern California each year to help find the wildfires. And today, one of them collided with an illegal drone that punched a dent into the wing of that super scooper, and it's grounded out of the firefight right now.
That plane right there struck a drone. This drone left a football-sized hole inside of the wing of that plane.
Now, before the much anticipated final clip that I swear will change you guys, we're going to take a quick listen to incoming President Donald Trump, because if what he says is true, then everything about the drone should be known to us very quickly.
I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drone.
We have had drone incursion over secure airspace, and we still don't know why. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable.
All right, congrats, you made it. Now this is the video that I'm talking about, but it's not from California, but I had to add it in. This is from spectators or people that for some reason were on the top of a skyscraper or one of the big tall hotels in Las Vegas. Now, if they wouldn't have been on the roof in one of these hotels, they would have never caught this footage in 4K like they did. Now, if this is real, this is absolutely mind-boggling, and it reminds me something straight out of one of the Marvel movies. I'm not even kidding. So get ready, because here it is.
Okay, I'm videoing this, and this is one of those drones that everybody's talking about. Right there. And at first, I thought it was the ghetto bird, but it's not. And it's loud. Oh my god, here we go. Here it is. What is that?
So I hope you're glad you waited for the last clip, but I slowed this down just a little bit, but look at this thing. This thing would be the size of a car or a minivan, which makes sense with what everybody in New Jersey was saying. But it gets even crazier. Look how it's just hovering like a helicopter, like the one in Marvel, like Avengers or whatever, right? And then it can just take off. It's loud. A lot of people said they were noisy in New Jersey. This was loud. But then as you see, as it picks up speed and just goes, it kind of looks like an airplane. And remember what they told us in New Jersey, oh, don't worry, it's just a bunch of airplanes. Well, look at that right there. Tell me somebody wouldn't think that's an airplane. Come on now.
What is that?